Alex, she wrote, my family will make funny jokes to each other like saying balls or talking about body parts or double entendres or adult humor. You know it's harmless, but your OCD goes haywire because you fear something's wrong. How do you not engage in it? We are all adults. You're 44 and you put a LOL on there. OCD can tell you anything. Do you have to believe it? Is my question. Right? So OCD is going to say that. And you want to know, how do you not engage in the worry? Well, the easiest way to not engage in the worry, I would say, would be to participate in the funniness, the double entendres, maybe saying balls, I don't know, and allow yourself to just be there with it and learn you can handle it. It may be uncomfortable. That's okay. If something being uncomfortable is bad, we're all screwed, right? Every one of us is screwed because I haven't had a day in my life where there wasn't something uncomfortable. Now, if any of you ever have had a day in your life where there was absolutely no discomfort whatsoever, let me know in the chat. But I don't think we're going to find anybody that had that happen. There has not yet been one day of my life that has been 100% comfortable. So my goal is not 100% comfort. Guess whose goal is 100% comfort? OCD's goal is 100% comfort. Guess what we believe to be unattainable? 100% comfort. Guess who doesn't believe that isn't attainable? OCD. Which means OCD drives you towards something that is not possible, and you go, I think OCD might be right. Yeah, I think there is a chance that I could do that. And therefore, at least in this situation, I should have 100% comfort. I mean, we would all like to think, wouldn't it be great if I had 100% guarantee that I wasn't going to murder someone tomorrow? I don't have that guarantee. There is a chance, right? Or I'd like a 100% guarantee that I won't get shot at tomorrow. I don't have that guarantee. There is a chance. So tomorrow, I could murder someone or I could get shot by someone. I accept both of those possibilities, and I'm still going to go do all the things that I'm going to do tomorrow and not hide in my basement thinking, this is the only place that I'm safe, because if I stay down here, I'll never interact with anyone else today, and therefore I can guarantee not murdering anybody. And the likelihood of my getting shot is really low because this basement is very well protected. But in order to really make sure, I'm going to get as far away from any of the basement windows as possible, and I'm going to put a bunch of boxes and things around me so that in case a stray bullet would happen to go off in the neighborhood and come through the window, it'll have to go through multiple layers in order to hit me, and hopefully it will stop the bullet at that point. Right? Now, how many of you believe I will shoot someone tomorrow? Just let's take a poll. Let's see if anybody in the chat, what are the odds of me shooting anyone tomorrow? Right. First of all, I'd have to go get a gun. That would be number one. And then second of all, I'd have to be really darn well provoked in order for that to happen. And I got a lot of other shit to do tomorrow, so I don't foresee going to a gun store as being in the top priority. Now, maybe. Oh, here we go. I might have figured it out. I do have things to do tomorrow. I'm doing a live talk. I haven't done one of those in a while. I usually do them virtually. Maybe on the way to the talk tomorrow, someone will attempt to carjack me with a gun, but I will foil the attempt and I will get the gun from them. And as I'm getting the gun from them, it goes off and it shoots them. So now someone has attempted to murder me in the carjack, but I have turned the tails on them and I have shot them instead. There we go. We figured out how it might happen. And now that we figured that out, OCD would go, let's not drive tomorrow. Let's stay home. Let's call off the talk. Let's not go, just to make sure, because what if that does happen? That'd be a pretty terrible day. And I will agree with you. That would be a terrible day. But the day that I tried to murder someone was a terrible day. And the day that I got shot at was a pretty terrible day too, right? And you'll be like, wait, did he just say the day he tried to murder someone? And I'll say, yes. Although I would put it more in self-defense, because my family was once attacked by a raving person. And when he hit my mom, I went into medieval battle rage mode, as I like to call it, and was not quite thinking straight. And had it not been for the 4 police officers that happened to be driving down the street, I fully believe I would have just beaten this person until they were not alive anymore. So I am thankful to the police department for that. And now, I'd like to think there would have been enough people around that would have eventually stopped me, but I was not thinking whatsoever. I was just in utter rage mode at that point in time. Could it happen again? It could. It is a possibility, right? I think it's very low probability, but it is a possibility. And I have been shot at. I was driving downtown here in Chicago, and someone cut me off and rubbed my car. And when I chased after them to try to get the license plate, they got out of their car and they took a shot at me. Wednesday morning, 8:30 in the morning on a Wednesday. Really? Who's doing that? So, maybe, holy crap, I never thought of this until right now. Maybe danger follows me. Maybe I am really bad luck. Maybe I was just lucky on those two situations, but now I've used up all of my luck, and the next time will definitely be the time that the bad thing happens. Would you recommend any compulsions for me to do in that situation to try to prevent any of these things from ever happening again? Or do we just sometimes have really weird things happen in our lives and they don't have to mean anything whatsoever? Right? You tell me. Let me know what you think, right? But I still go out and drive. And I still go out with my parents, right? We could get attacked again. I could get bumped and shot at again. They could happen. And I choose to accept that and live my life. But if I had OCD, I'd be like, don't think we'll be going out ever again as a family, and we won't be driving anywhere. It's probably just safer that way to do things like that, right? So, right. And Emily says, yep, logically the second. But how do you force the thought through the invasive ones? You don't have to force it, I would say. And maybe that is, maybe that's the thing. If your attempt is to force a thought, it's not going to really work, right? We're not here to force thoughts. We want to allow for multiple thoughts to be there and to recognize that we can have many thoughts, but just because we do doesn't mean they all come true, right? So I have multiple thoughts every day. Almost none of them come true. Some of them do, and some of them don't. But some are just weird, right? I wouldn't even think they would come true, so I don't even count them in the possibility of coming true. Just kind of what happens, right? OCD says, oh no, there is meaning to everything, right? Absolutely meaning to everything. But, yeah, I don't think that there has to be meaning to everything, right? If you're looking for help for OCD or related conditions, check us out at NOCD.com.